All right. Hello, Guardians and Gamers, and welcome back to This Week at Xur for, I do believe it's October the 18th, Friday, October the 18th, actually. So as always, we're going to be taking a look here at what he has this week for our Catalyst. And first up, we've got the Catalyst for the Tractor Cannon. Very good in many different situations. Like if you guys are using rockets to do DPS on a boss, 100% this debuffs the boss, so you can output a little bit more damage. So definitely be picking this up. Next up, we've got the Catalyst for the Fourth Horseman shotgun, which is not too terribly bad. It's one of those that has its ups and downs, usually in PvP. I've never really seen anybody use it in PvE, so if you're looking for something to try out in PvP, definitely be picking the Catalyst up for that. For the Hunter this week, we've got the Celestial Nighthawk helmet, one of my favorite exotics for the Hunter. You can put out some huge numbers with the Celestial Nighthawk in that single shot golden gun. Next up for the Titan this week, we got the Worm God's Caress. If you don't have it, definitely pick it up, add it to your loot pool. The stats on it really aren't the greatest. I mean, they're distributed, but next up, we've also got the Crown of Tempest. This isn't too bad, like with that 30 resil. If you are putting together a build and you're lacking in that resil, and this could help out, definitely be picking that one up. Exotic Cipher, and the one I'm going to mention, and as you can see, I don't have very many freaking strange coins for it, but I'm going to grind the shit out of them before Xur leaves, is the Zerf board. Actually, I just want to quickly take a look at it. So here you go. If you don't have a board yet, definitely be picking this one up. You're not going to go wrong with any of these boards. They 100% beat the Sparrow for sure. And moving on, what do we have for the Hawkmoon hand cannon this week is rolling with Eye of the Storm, so that's another one I'd be suggesting to pick up. We've also got the Arbalest Linear Fusion Rifle, amazing for popping shields on any enemy, especially some of those shielded bosses. We've also got the Cold Heart Trace Rifle. This one, the longer you stay on target with the trigger fully pulled, you're going to increase your damage all the way up to its max damage capacity. So I would actually be picking this one up. It's a really good meme weapon for some of the bosses like Nezarec. It actually works on him. You have one person with a div and everybody else with cold hearts. You can actually put out a lot of damage. Next up, we've also got the Darcy Sniper Rifle. I don't even know what to say about this. There's never been a meta for it. It's yeah, I mean, pick it up or pass on it. That's completely up to you guys. Legendary weapons we've got this week is the Vulpecula hand cannon, rolling with Shoot to Loot, as well as Adagio. Kept Confidence hand cannon is rolling with Invisible Hand, as well as Harmony. Not many people know what Invisible Hand is, so I'll just point out the perk. So repeatedly missing the target increases this weapon's stability for a short time. This buff lasts for a short duration after a target is hit. So it's 100% a PvP perk. Some people might argue that, but yeah, definitely pick it up and try it out. Next up, we've also got the Seventh Seraph shotgun rolling with Slide Shot and Trench Barrel. I don't know about this one. Like, I'm not the big PvP person that a lot of people are, so I know Slide Shot 1-2 punch is fairly decent, but whether or not Slide Shot Trench Barrel is different or is useful. I mean, Slide Shot, I do believe it just reloads the weapon when you do slide. Just take a look at it. So sliding partially reloads this weapon's magazine and temporarily boosts the range and stability. Trench Barrel, after a successful melee hit, this weapon gains increased damage, handling, and reload speed for a short duration. So I guess you could punch someone in PvP and then shoot them. You get that increased damage, and then you could slide away to reload the weapon. I don't really know. And it's also got corkscrew rifling and handling for the Masterworks. Pick it up, try it out, see what you think. Next up, we've also got the Imperial Needle Combat Bow rolling with Impulse Amplifier as well as Wellspring. We got Behringer's Memory heavy grenade launcher with field prep and demolitionist. It's kind of garbage. I wouldn't even. Yeah. Next up, we got the Shattered Cipher machine gun with auto loading holster as well as Rampage. I just picked this up because I love auto loading holster. You switched it back to a weapon that you never loaded and it's already loaded. Hell yeah, go for it. Next up, we've got the Quick Fang Sword with Swordmaster's Guard, Tireless Blade, as well as On Guard. I took a look at the armor set this week for the Hunter is the Karios Function armor set. I think it's got some booty stats, to be honest. It's not really the best. Like, out of all of this here, the best would probably be the legs, and they're not even that great just because of the stat distribution. But it is a pretty cool armor set if you do want it for the transmogging purposes. Everybody, do me that favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If there's any of the raids, the dungeons, the exotic missions you guys are looking to do, or even the what was weekly seasonal stuff that we used to have to do, but kind of got reduced down to 1 hour of content, or for 6 weeks worth of content is only 1 hour to do anyways. So do me that favor, hit up the Discord right on the YouTube page there. Everybody, until next week, you guys be safe and take care.